Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel. And yeah, let's just jump right into this tutorial. I'm first going to start off by removing the polygel, my previous set. At this point in time, I was removing my Halloween set, which was a glow-in-the-dark set by Savvyland, and it was a stiletto set. It was so cute. Like, I love that set. So I went ahead and took that off, and I'm starting a brand new set. Right now, I am using these extra long stiletto nails. Of course, I'm not going to wear them this long. I mean, if you want to, it's your prerogative, but this is way too long for me. I would definitely not be able to function with my nails this long. But I love the shape, and I love that when you cut it down, it almost creates like a perfect square nail. So that's what I have going on here, and I can choose my length without having to worry about like doubling up on tips, because I have actually really been into extremely long nails. Like, I think when I put it up next to a form, it's a XL, so it's an extra long nail, not an extra or like extra long, just extra long. Like, I like long nails, and I don't know, like, I never was able to wear them before, so wearing them now is like a dream come true. So my pinky twists a little bit naturally, so sometimes when I cut my nails, it kind of looks crooked, but it's not if I like turn my nail the right way. So right now I'm just using these nail clippers, these acrylic nail clippers that I got off of Amazon. I just had to replace the Kiss ones that I had because they were starting to fall apart. I've actually had them for about 5 years, so it actually lasted pretty long. So now I'm taking these straight edge nail clippers, and I'm just tapering the sides because I do want this to be more of a tapered square and not so much as like, you know, a true square shape. And I'm also going to take my nail file just to help that along and give it a better shape. Shaping it now really helps after I apply my product, so I'm not adding product to areas that is not necessary, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to take my file. This is actually an 80 grit file, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. So to start my nails off, I'm going in with my base. This is by Beetles. It's a nail, I don't know, it's a nail brand. I'm actually going to be using their clear polygel, which is more like a clear acrygel. If I'm being honest, I'm not really sure the difference. So I'm starting off with a base coat. Of course, you do that anytime you're starting a new nail set. And I'm just going to place this on. And I am using mostly all Beetles products, I believe. Yeah, I'm using all Beetles products. So the Beetles base coat, and I'm going to be going in with the nail extension gel by Beetles in the shade Clear. This isn't necessarily a polygel. I mean, it isn't advertised as a polygel. I kind of bought it as a polygel, but what I noticed from it is it's more like an acrygel. It kind of has a thicker consistency than like a builder gel, but it's also not as stiff as like polygel, so it is a little bit runny. This is actually the perfect type of gel for encapsulating, in my opinion. Like, if you're a polygel user, it's really hard to maneuver. As you can see, it's sticking to the brush quite a bit. I did have to add liquid and make sure that I was cleaning my brush off a lot. You can't have too much liquid on in order to move this product, so if you have too much liquid on your brush, it's a lot harder to move the product. And I know that's kind of weird because any other polygel product, you actually need the liquid to help move the product, but with this you really don't need a lot of liquid. I started by using the Gershon slip solution, and then I switched it over to my 90% or 99% isopropyl alcohol. That actually works a lot better for me than if I were to use like the slip solution. So I'm just kind of working this polygel as best as I can and trying to build up my apex as best as I can, especially since I am used to using a polygel with a thicker viscosity. Yes, a thicker viscosity. But this one was fine. I mean, it did what it was supposed to do. I just had to work with it a little bit. So if you do find yourself in that predicament, I think acrygel is a closer description. I don't know if there's a difference, but I always associate acrygel with it being a little more liquidy than like regular polygel, and that's what I get here. So now I've already shaped, filed, and buffed my nails. So I'm going in with the gel polish. This is the Beetles gel polish. It's the pumpkin spice set. So it comes with 6 different polygels that kind of go together. And I thought this would be perfect for the Thanksgiving season because these kind of give me that, you know, Thanksgiving, like the turkey vibes when you're a kid and they make you like paint the little hand. That's what I get out of this. So there's like a mustardy yellow, 2 very nude tones that go well with Thanksgiving, a burnt red and a chocolate brown. It also comes with a gold, but of course I'm not going to be using that today, and I'm also going to be doing my nails pretty matte. Like I'm going to do a matte top coat. So these are the shades that I chose. I had to find them, and I do like to swatch on my swatch stick so that I know what I'm picking. So it's from number 300 all the way to 296, so going backwards. And what I do is I loosen the top so it just makes the dipping process easier since I am doing a different color on each nail. I'm starting with the chocolate color on my pinky, and then I'm working my way to my thumb, and the thumb would be the mustard shade. And then I pretty much did the exact same on the opposite hand. So my opposite hand, my thumb is chocolate and my pinky is that mustard yellow. The great thing about these Beetle gel polishes is that they are very opaque and they work so well with just one coat. One coat is what I would typically do for a gel polish that's this opaque, but for this video, or I mean just period, just like my own personal favorite thing to do when it comes to gel polishes is I do like to do 2 coats, but these are 2 very thin coats, and as you can see, this thin coat is pretty opaque. So for my design, I'm going to be using this Model 1 nail glue gel, some gems, and I'm going to be using some colored gems that I got off of Amazon. So I'm going to dip into these mustard colored ones, and I'm going to be using these gold caviar. I have gold, silver, and rose gold, so I'm going to be using the gold caviar beads just to help with the design. What I like to do is I like to kind of put on like my dish, you know, kind of sketch the design out in your head. So just so that I have a good idea of where I want to place all of these stones, I'm going to place them down on this plate so that I know where I want to put everything. And I'm only going to do it on one finger, so I'm going to be putting this design on my ring finger, and the ring, so basically my ring finger is my accent nail. Once I have it applied, yes, I did it off camera because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I get really close. I'm going to take the Beetles matte top coat and I'm going to coat all of my nails. Once I've applied my top coat, I'm going to place it in the nail lamp for 90 seconds. Then I'm going in with my cuticle oil. This is the Lemon Drop Cuticle Oil by Model 1. And I'm just going to place that all over my cuticles to fix everything. I also put a little bit of hand lotion so that, you know, these ashy knuckles would look nice in the shots for after. And that completes these nails, this nail set. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, mwah, stay blessed.